easy on the inside of your home. When it comes to your car, maintenance is vital. Routine service is key to making sure that you don't have to worry. And there's no better place than 70s Quick Lube Valvoline. They'll change your oil, and they'll use the best. Valvoline products protects 40% better against wear, resists oil breakdown 10 times better, and defends 25% more against deposits than industry standards. You also get a free 18-point safety check with every change. That includes topping off your fluids, brakes, tires, and hoses. Potential issues can be discovered during routine service. Stop by 70s Quick Lube Valvoline at 20827 John R. near 8 Mile Road in Hazel Park, or call 248-547-4114. They're open 7 days a week. At 70s Quick Lube Valvoline, they take care of business because they're the best in the business.
You've heard, now listen. Detroit.com.
Ah, yes. Nothing like a little sax in the morning. Good morning, everyone. From one pole to the other pole, and all points in between. We're going to do it sexy and cool this morning. And the artist we've got in the spotlight, he just exuded cool, smooth, sexy. The best way to start your Monday morning. Happy Juneteenth, everyone. Happy Juneteenth. We are your new number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. This is the Rise and Grind Morning, and I'm Don Allen, ready to start a brand new week. And I thank you, my Lord and Savior, for bringing me to this day. I've been through too much not to worship you, so I gotta thank you. Are you guys ready? Get up out your bed, get out the shower, towel dry, please. We don't want water over the floor. Brush your teeth, get your coffee, get your juice, get your water. I got my smoothie, it's right here. And let's get this week started. Celebrating Juneteenth. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to just chill for a second before we get into the show. I know it takes you guys a little while to get wound up. I've been up since, 6, 7? And I don't even need an alarm clock. That's the amazing thing about it. The sunshine just kind of kisses my face between the blinds, and I just roll up, get on up. Before we get into today's show, I want to thank the City of Ecorse for having us, WJZD Radio, as hosts and MCs for the first annual Downriver Motor City Jazz Series. We have one more show to go that will be this coming Saturday at John Dingle Park, 4459 West Jefferson Avenue, right at the Detroit River. It's so beautiful out there. It's free live jazz. Bring your lawn chair and a nice cool drink. There'll be food trucks, and of course WJZD Radio will be there. And we're going to give away maybe a few more tickets to go see the Blackbirds at Masonic Temple Theater on July 14th. Come on out, relax, chill with us. It's grown-ups enjoying grown-up stuff. Great live jazz this Saturday at John Dingle Park in Ecorse, Michigan. What's up, Carolyn? D. Henry, what's going on down in Texas? I heard you guys are pretty hot down there. Heat index of 120 degrees. It was like that when I lived down there too, and I loved every second of it. Only thing I didn't really care about was the humidity. And yes, it is possible to fry an egg on the sidewalk. I know I did. I sprayed a little Pam so it wouldn't stick. I didn't eat it or nothing, but we actually fried an egg. You spray a little Pam on the sidewalk and just crack it and put it out there. But eggs cost too damn much now, so we ain't gonna. Good morning, Patricia. How are you, darling? You doing okay? Time to get your rise and grind on, baby. You had your coffee, you got your water. Did everybody go out and run a mile this morning? Well, I'm happy for you because I didn't. I mean, it would have been a nice thought. I'm going to hit the gym probably tonight or tomorrow morning. Maybe both. I haven't decided yet. I have been slacking on getting to the gym as I know I should. Big Anthony Henderson from KC. What's going on, my brother? Shout out to Big Anthony. Also to my man Jesse, who is in Detroit from San Antonio, Texas, coming home for Father's Day. And a happy belated Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. I know the families treated you well, treated you nice, served you up, barbecued for you, took you out to dinner, let you get G'd up from the feet up. Maybe you went and hung with the other fathers elsewhere. That was after you did a family thing, of course. And I trust you all had a wonderful Father's Day. As for me, I was at work, yeah. Somebody's got to do it. Jay Fern, what's going on, my brother? And happy belated Father's Day to you as well. Happy Juneteenth to you, brother Jay Fern. Jay Fern Lawn Care. You'll hear their spot on the WJZD radio program throughout the day. So listen out for it. Also, be sure to get... Did you get your tickets yet? Jay, did you get your tickets? What up, Corey? Happy belated Father's Day. Corey wasn't answering his phone yesterday because my sister told him, don't even pick it up. You belong to us today. See, Corey and his son-in-law are surrounded by women. And they run things. The guys think they do, but if they're smart, like most men, guys, you don't run the house. The women run the house. What tickets? CJ, you're disappointing me, son. Jay, you didn't get your tickets? WJZD Radio is presenting the Blackbirds July 14th at Masonic Temple. Tickets are on sale now. You can go online and at themasonic.com and get your tickets there. Or you can go down to the box office. Or you can go to AXS.com and buy your tickets there as well. Oh, you don't go on to work. Oh, you be flying about 10 p.m.? I'll be at home by the time you get, by the time you get in, Juan. Nothing like a little sax in the morning, but yeah, get your tickets for the Blackbirds. We are bringing the Blackbirds to Masonic Temple. Also opening the show will be Detroit's own Deja. And if you've never heard Deja, these guys are the truth. Tickets are $59, $79, or VIP tickets for $100. And a VIP ticket gets you right down front, and you get a chance to meet the band, take a few pictures with them. We're going to give you some T-shirts, that sort of deal. So you definitely, Jay, if you listen, I know you are, go ahead and get your tickets. Themasonic.com. Get your tickets now. And actually, the tickets are selling quite well. See, real old school folks like all of us, don't be ashamed. It's a privilege to be seasoned. We don't call it old, we call it seasoned. Keith McAllister, happy belated Father's Day to you, my brother. Keith, you are on the guest list at the Blackbirds. If you're going to be in Detroit, please confirm with me. July 14th, Friday night, Detroit's own Deja. And Patricia says, wise. That's very wise. Yes, nothing like a little sax in the morning. I love sax in the morning. I love sax in the evening. I said sax. You work on Thursday through Saturday from 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. Damn. You gotta get an annual day. Okay, Keith, I got you on the guest list. But like I said, VIP tickets are available for $100. You'll get a chance to meet the band. You'll get backstage, take a few pictures, and all that good old stuff. You definitely want to get your tickets. Go to themasonic.com or AXS.com, or go down to the box office and buy your tickets. And our next big jazz festival starts June 30th in Ypsilanti. Join WJZD Radio at the John E. Lawrence Jazz Festival at Ford Lake Park starting June 30th at 7 p.m. Festival starts with Jazz Funk Soul. Now check out you don't know who Jazz Funk Soul is. You do know who they are. You just didn't know they called themselves this. Jazz Funk Soul is a combination of Chuck Loeb, Everett Harp, and Jeff Lorber. Now that's how you open up a jazz festival. And you want me to say it again for the hearing impaired? Chuck Loeb, Everett Harp, and Jeff Lorber. It's the seriousness. June 30th at Port Lake Park. The John E. Lawrence Jazz Festival, Friday evening, 7 p.m. Yours truly will be on the stage at the mic. Parking is only $5. Bring your lawn chair. They're going to have food trucks there. And if you've ever been to the John E. Lawrence Jazz Festival, you've got the lake. It's right to, if you're sitting facing the stage, the lake is to your right. So you're sitting adjacent to the lake. It's really beautiful out there. Good morning, Selena. How you doing, baby? Now, I know you've been enjoying all of this great sax this morning. We've been playing this hour so far. We just got into the hour. And there is a reason. Today, we shine the spotlight on a saxophone giant, a jazz legend, one of the men that made jazz cool again in the 70s and 80s. And before I tell you who it is, I'll bet you didn't know that one of his songs even set to music the basketball legendary of Dr. J. Both the doctors, their moves were so smooth, so cool. Our featured artist put those moves into music and called the song Let It Flow. We're going to get into that. He brought us Magic and showed us Black Frost. Today, we enjoy and examine the music of the legendary Grover Washington Jr., and that's exactly who you're hearing right now, who you've been hearing all hour. Good morning, sis. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the Rise and Grind. You good, Selena? Wonderful, wonderful. It's a brand new week, and just open your eyes and say, thank you, Lord. I had to pull my other screen up with all my Grover Washington information on it. So did everybody have a nice Father's Day weekend? And is Emily, hey, I didn't see you sneak in, baby. Your birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday early. And we'll do it again on Wednesday and say belated birthday. Okay, Selena? What are you doing? Any special plans for the birthday? Your birthday is like mine. It always falls like on a Tuesday. At least the ones I remember do. Get your coffee, get your juice, get your water, get your day started. I've got a blueberry banana smoothie this morning. And oh, yeah, by the way, please stay hydrated today because it's going to be like 83 degrees here in Detroit. If you're in Texas, just stay indoors with the AC on. You know what I'm saying? Deborah Gray, good morning, baby. Oh, yeah, I've been kissed by the sun, but I've been out in the sun. I'm a sun child. I'm like Superman. Vicky Howard Terry, how are you, baby? I'm like Superman. I need to be out in the sun. I need the sun to just kiss my body, all over my body. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Let's get into music from the man himself, the man, the legend that is Grover Washington Jr. Jared, what's going on? Downriver Motor City Jazz Series. Morning, my brother. I was just telling everybody, next Saturday is the last Saturday for the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series. BJ, what's up, baby? Are you on your way down to the river to take your morning walk? Phenomenal. Mommy is with us. Oh, I'm getting ready to tear up. Everybody is joining in this morning. But don't forget, before we get into Grover, I want to remind you guys once again, before we get to today's show, I want to thank the City of Ecorse for having us as the hosts and MCs for the first annual Downriver Motor City Jazz Series. We've got one more show to go. That will be coming this Saturday at John Dingle Park, 4459 West Jefferson, right at the Detroit River. It is totally free. Bring your lawn chair, a nice cool drink. There's going to be food trucks, a lot of fun. WJZD Radio will be there. We've got T-shirts. We've got water bottles. Even got coffee mugs. Y'all haven't been digging the coffee mugs. I'm going to leave them at home. Yeah, but come on out. We always have a good time. And plus, we will give away maybe a couple more pair of tickets to go see the Blackbirds at Masonic Temple. That's on July 14th, Friday night. It's going to be an awesome show. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see you guys there. BJ, I want to see you at the concert. Phenomenal Mommy, get a plane ticket, get a hotel room, and come on up here. Let's get into Grover Washington Jr., born December 12, 1943, and he passed away December 17, 1999. An American jazz and funk soul jazz saxophonist and Grammy Award winner, along with Wes Montgomery and George Benson. He is considered by many to be one of the founders of the smooth jazz genre. He wrote some of his material and later became an arranger and producer. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, Washington made some of the genre's most memorable hits, including Mr. Magic, Reed Seed, Black Frost, Wine Light, Inner City Blues, Let It Float, and he did that one for Dr. J, and The Best Is Yet to Come. In addition, he performed very frequently with other artists, including Bill Withers on Just the Two of Us, Patti LaBelle on The Best Is Yet to Come, and Phyllis Hyman, A Sacred Kind of Love. He is also remembered for his take on the Dave Brubeck classic Take 5, and for his 1996 version of Soulful Strut. You'll be hearing that one as well this hour. Speaking of Bill Withers and Grover, Just the Two of Us. In the early days, Washington, like I said, was born in Buffalo, New York, United States, on December 12, 1943. His mother was a church chorister, and his father was a collector of jazz gramophone records and a saxophone as well. So music was everywhere in the home. He grew up listening to the great jazzmen and big band leaders like Benny Goodman, Fletcher Henderson, and others like them. At the age of 8, Grover Sr. gave Grover Jr. a saxophone. He practiced and would sneak into the clubs to see famous Buffalo blues musicians. His younger brother, drummer Gerald Washington, would follow in his footsteps. He also had another younger brother named Michael Washington, who was an accomplished gospel music organist who mastered the Hammond B3 organ. He was part of a vocal ensemble, the Teen Kings, which included Lonnie Liston Smith. We're checking out Grover Washington today. Stefan Barlow. Happy Monday to you. Will you be at work today, Steph? Will you be at work? I need a coffee, bro. Real talk. I actually have been up since like 6 o'clock this morning. I've actually went to Walmart and come back. I needed coffee, so I went and got the coffee. Haven't made any. I just went and bought it. We're getting ready for another wonderful week this week. 80s from one end of the week to the other. And I'm looking forward to every single drop of sunlight that God is going to provide for us. This hour, we're checking out the musical Matt's Wizardry, masterfully played by the sax man, Mr. Grover Washington Jr. Everybody tell Selena happy birthday, happy early birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow. Everybody just say, happy birthday, Selena. And Patricia is always the first to do it. She actually, when I saw her put it in, I actually had to, piggyback on that one. This is how we start your work week off, keeping it smooth, baby. And I got to do a massive shout out to Foodie. Foodie, was having problems with the computer. He was like, don't worry about it, Don. I'm going to have it ready at 7 o'clock. And he did. I mean, it was amazing. And then the rest of the United States listened to Foodie last night. If you haven't checked out Foodie, you got to check him out every Sunday night at 7 p.m. from 7 until midnight, right here Eastern Standard Time, right on WJZD Radio. Aw, everybody's sending Selena birthday blessings. That is so cool. Keeping it cool for you on a Monday morning. Please take some water with you. Stay hydrated today. It's going to be kind of toasty out there, especially if you're in Texas. Phenomenal Mommy, I'm serious. You better get a plane ticket and a hotel room, baby. Actually, if you can't get a hotel, just crash here. I'll just sleep on the couch. You can take my room. And I normally don't give my bed out, okay, that's the only way another woman's gonna be in it. So you know. Andrea Phillips, good morning. Did you get your tickets for the Blackbirds concert? Shout out to everybody who has already purchased their tickets to see the Blackbirds at Masonic Temple July 14th. This is our very first concert attempt. And we want to see your face out there. I mean, it's our opportunity to do like we used to do back in the day, okay? When we used to, get G'd up. Fellas used to put on suits and they gaiters and, just come step out. Carl Reed's gonna be there, so now I know I gotta be sharp, okay? So, because Carl gonna come in and try to outdo a brother, but it's not gonna happen today, Carl. No, it's not. Incidentally, my man Carl Reed's new joint is out right now, and he has not sent it to me, so we're gonna have to have a talk with Carl. But yeah, go to Spotify, iTunes, all of the record outlets or musical outlets that you go to, and just type in Carl Reed. Show that brother some love. He's working hard. And the thing I like about Carl that I haven't seen in a lot of other artists, the first thing Carl did for me, and it impressed me, was that he came to me and he said, well, I got this new joint out, Don. And I was like, okay, let me hear it. And I played it. And the next thing Carl did was said, hey man, thank you for playing it. Is there anything I can do for you? Can I come in and do some drops? Can I stop by some of your events and just talk to the fans and blah, blah, blah? I was like, of course you can. That is how you give back to a radio station, So I'm giving a little information to these artists out there that want their stuff to be played constantly. And even if it's good stuff, I hope it's good stuff, but if it's good stuff, you really want to help yourself. You help yourself by helping others, and that's a lesson in life. Am I making sense? If somebody does something nice for you, it only goes to say that you should turn around and do something nice for them. So all artists, if you want radio stations to play your stuff, especially if it's good stuff, just say, listen, I'd like to come in and do some drops. Let me lend my voice. Let me lend my personality. Let me come out to some of your events. We'll shake some hands. I'll help you give away T-shirts. Whatever it takes to get the station ahead. Since the station is helping to get me ahead, let me help you out. And Carl did that. Carl is genuine people, and he didn't do it for the reason. He did it because he wanted to do it. That's what's so cool about Carl Reed. That's good people. We are checking out the music of Grover Washington Jr., and we'll be back on the Rise and Grind Morning, WJZD Radio. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com, inside the Rise and Grind Morning, where you get the best of jazz in all of its colors, be it traditional, smooth jazz, fusion jazz, classic jazz, R&B, and so much more. You get it right here. Tell all of your friends about us and share us on Facebook. This is WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
Music on my mind.
The Blackbirds are coming to Detroit and tickets are on sale now. It's the Blackbirds, Friday, July 14th at Masonic Temple, 500 Temple Street in downtown Detroit. The Blackbirds are coming and they're bringing all of their hits with them. Be there on July 14th at the Masonic Temple at 8 p.m. Tickets available at themasonic.com or AXS.com. Or get your tickets at the Masonic Temple box office. The Blackbirds are coming to Detroit to celebrate their 50-year anniversary world tour. Plus, opening the show, Detroit's own Dacha. Don't miss the 50-year anniversary world tour of the Blackbirds, Friday, July 14th at the Masonic Temple. VIP holders entry at 7 p.m. Doors open at 8. WJZD Radio presents the Blackbirds. Don't miss it. It's the John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023. This year's lineup is bigger and better than ever before, featuring jazz, funk, and soul. Lynn Roundtree, Norman Brown, Alexander Zanjic, Alex Bouillon, Gerald Albright, Tim Bowman, Paula Atherton, Dwayne Parham, and of course, John E. Lawrence. It all happens at Ford Lake Park, 9075 Huron River Drive, Ypsilanti, Michigan, from 7 until 9 p.m. It's Jazz by the Lake for 10 weeks straight. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023, starting June 30th through September 9th. Every Friday, parking is just $5. The John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2023. Don't you dare miss it. This message is for the guys, the type of man that makes a statement without saying a word. It's all about the way you dress. The City Warehouse is the place for real men who know style, from the casual to the boardroom to a formal evening out. The City Warehouse has what you need to make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse, 22851 Greenfield Road in Southfield. Call 248-569-8888. And when you've got the outfit just 3 doors down, step into style to purchase shoes made specifically to pair with your outfit at Kingsman Shoes. All of your favorite styles, from the softest calfskins to the finest reptiles. The Kingsman has it all. The Kingsman Shoes at 22755 Greenfield Road, just 3 doors down from the City Warehouse. Both stores open at 10 a.m. Friday and Saturday and 11 a.m. till 6 Monday through Thursday. Make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse and the Kingsman Shoes in Southfield, Michigan.
Ladies, do you have a stylist? Are they good? Do they care about your hair? Do they care about your style or your curl? If you said no to any of these questions, then you should go to Menzie Salon, 22884 Ryan Road in Warren. Call 586-510-4545. At Menzie Salon, they care about your hair. They care about your cut, your color, and your style. Menzie Salon, 22884 Ryan Road in Warren. Call them at 586-510-4545. That's 586-510-4545. Menzie Salon, where they care about your hair. They care about your cut, your color, your curl, and your style.
And we are back on the Rise and Grind Morning. Gotta say, shout out to my man, BJ Baron Jones down in the ATL, former Coffee Junior High School alumnus. Good to see you. Everything all right down there in the ATL? I know it's hotter than July down there. A lot of my friends that live in Atlanta said, Don, you never come down here. And I have a very good reason for not coming to visit in Atlanta. I did it once. And out of the 4 days I was there, I think 2.5 of those days I was caught up on I-75. So the traffic is crazy. BJ, the only way I'm coming down there is if I'm hanging with you, because Baron knows them back streets. He knows the side streets. We can just take them. Don't worry, it's cross town, but we'll be there in 3 minutes. I got you. So that's how it is. Also, once again, want to give shout outs to my boys over at the City Warehouse, which you will see me wearing at all the jazz festivals. They provided for me. So they're going to hook a brother up. Ain't going to be but 2 Sharp brothers on any stage this summer, and I'm going to be both of them, okay? That's the truth. So shout outs to them. We are examining the music from my man. That's right, my man, 100 grand, Mr. Grover Washington Jr. And you don't pay homage to Grover without, a little magic in their world. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it this way. Let's get back to Grover Washington. This is Mr. Magic. That's right. Washington left Buffalo and played with a Midwest group called the Four Clefs and then the Mark III Trio from Mansfield, Ohio shortly thereafter. He was drafted into the U.S. Army when he met drummer Billy Cobham, a musical mainstay in New York City. Cobham introduced Washington to many New York musicians. After leaving the Army, Washington freelanced his talents around New York City, eventually landing in Philadelphia in 1967. In 1970 and 71, he appeared on Leon Spencer's first 2 albums on Prestige Records, together with Idris Muhammad and Melvin Sparks. Washington's big break came when alto sax man Hank Crawford was unable to make a recording date with Creed Taylor's Kudu Records, and Washington took his place, even though he was a backup. This led to his first solo album, Inner City Blues. He was talented and displayed heart and soul with soprano, alto, and tenor, and baritone saxophones. refreshing for his time, he made headway into the jazz mainstream. While his first three albums established him as a force in jazz and soul music, it was his fourth album in 1974, titled Mr. Magic, that powered a major commercial success. The album climbed to number 1 on Billboard's R&B album chart and number 10 on Billboard's Top 40 album chart. The title track reached number 16 on the R&B singles chart and number 54 in the pop charts. All these albums included guitarist Eric Gale, which we play here at WJZD Radio, as a near-permanent member in Washington's arsenal. His follow-up on Kudu Records in 1975, Feels So Good, also made number 1 on Billboard's R&B album chart and number 10 on the pop album chart. Both albums were major parts of the jazz-funk movement in the mid-1970s. A string of acclaimed records brought Washington through the 1970s, culminating in the signature piece for everything he would do from then on. Wine Light. 1980 was the album that defined everything Washington was then about. Having signed for Elektra Records, part of the major Warner Group, the second track, Let It Flow, was dedicated to Julius Erving, Dr. J. The highlight of the album was his collaboration with soul artist Bill Withers, Just the Two of Us, a hit on radio during the spring and summer of 1981. Peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, the album went platinum in 1981 and also won Grammy Awards in 1982 for Best R&B Song, Just the Two of Us, and Best Jazz Fusion Performance, Wine Light. Wine Light was also nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year. In the post-Wine Light era, Washington is credited for giving rise to a new batch of talent that would make its mark in the late 1980s and early 1990s. He's known for bringing Kenny G to the forefront, as well as artists such as Walter Beasley, Steve Cole, Pamela Williams, Najee, Boney James, George Howard. His song Mr. Magic is noted as being influential on the go-go music starting in the mid-1970s. This is the music, the legend, the mastery. This is the man. Ladies and gentlemen, Grover Washington Jr. Now coming up next is a song that he actually created while watching Dr. J play. He noticed Dr. J's smooth moves and his ever-present cool. Because if you ever saw old footage of Dr. J, yeah, I know you saw the little clips and he was just never out there acting a fool. Because Dr. J was just always cool. He was how these new basketball players should behave. That's the way he behaved. He was just cool. Never let you get under his skin. He might have got mad, but and they still bumped and hit hard under the low post. But Dr. J was always cool. And that's why he's the doctor. Well, Grover made a song. He saw him and he set his moves to music, if that makes sense. And you're right, Andrea. This is the original Hustle song. Also on the way this hour, Wine Light. And we're going to do, I figured since I had a little time, I was going to do Just the Two of Us just again. Coming up next, Let It Flow for Dr. J. Also want to stay with us next hour. Everybody loves this record. It's a remake of Baby Be Mine. That's coming up next hour by Tree Jinjay Oosterhuis. Also, Gota is on the way with the European Comfort. Tyrese, I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me. Tim Bowman from Detroit, Table for Two. Tina Marie will be here also. Freddie Hubbard, Foreplay, Swing Out Sister. Yeah, we've got it all for you. Good morning. This is the best way to start your day. We call it the Rise and Grind Morning. Heard every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live. Yeah, we're on the air 24 hours a day. It's just that I only go live on Facebook, YouTube, and blah, blah, blah. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 o'clock. Don't forget my man Kyle Lamont. He'll be on at 2 o'clock this afternoon. It was really cool working with Kyle. We emceed the Downriver Motor City Downriver Jazz Festival. And me and Kyle play around a lot. We bounce off each other. And we are only ad-libbing, and that's what people enjoy. Somebody asked me, do you guys rehearse that? No, we don't. It's just that when you've known each other as long as Kyle and I have known each other, and we've been in the same business for so freaking long, it just kind of comes to mind. When I can't think of something, Kyle will come right back and bam. And then I'll piggyback on what he says. And vice versa. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. Keeping it cool for you while you get ready for work. If you're not working, you're celebrating Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to you. And I hope to see each and every one of you guys. Every one of you, especially you, Phenomenal Mommy, because you're phenomenal. That's right, July 14th, Friday night, Masonic Temple. Now, everybody is already asking us, who are we bringing next? We haven't gotten that far. Let me get past this first show. We are your new favorite number one 24-hour streaming 7 days a week from one pole to the other, all points in between around the world. That's right, everybody over in the UK, over in Dubai. Good morning to you. And someone asked me would I be interested in actually going overseas and broadcasting over there. Of course I would. I can dig being up in a multi-million-dollar studio. That might be fun. But I'd have to have total control. Let me do my show the way I do my show. This is the Rise and Grind Morning, and we are shining the spotlight on Grover Washington Jr. Now, this is the one, it's called Let It Flow. Did this one for Dr. J. And if you listen to it and close your eyes, you can almost see Doc dribbling up court, jumping, leaving the ground, switching the ball from left hand to the right hand, and finger rolling it up from up under the rim, off the backboard, off the high glass, through the hoop. Good morning, Juana de Arco. I tried to say that real cool. Nothing like a little sax in the morning. This is the legendary Grover Washington Jr. Don't forget to join us on Wednesday where we have another hot topic. I haven't figured out what the heck it's going to be yet, but I'll figure something out. Oh yeah, incidentally guys, we do have a chat space on Facebook now. By all means, if you have ideas for hot topics or ideas for someone you'd like to hear us shine the spotlight on, like we're doing Grover Washington right now, go to Facebook. We have a chat space. You can just type it in. Say, hey, Don, we want to hear from, Otis Day and the Nights. Shout out to everyone who's got to go to work today, like me. And incidentally, don't forget to share us with your friends. Let them know that jazz is really back in Detroit. We are the legacy of WJZZ. It's all running through our blood. It's in our veins. It's in our bones. We've got Gene Edwards. We've got Van East. We've got Kyle. We've got O'Neill. We've got me. We carry the torch. Stay with us. This is just the kind of vibe where I can just jump on I-75 southbound drop the windows, let the roof back, and call Barron up and say, Barron, I'm on my way. The heck with it. Meet me right at the Georgia line, and then we can take the back streets all the way over into Atlanta, because I know you know the way. Still to come, Wine Light, and we're going to go right back to just the two of us, because I like it. That's why. I sincerely hope that you guys took care of Dad on Father's Day yesterday. Did we take him out to dinner? Did you treat him nice? Did you? Good morning, Faye Faye. How are you? I didn't think you were going to be able to sneak away from work. We're checking out Grover Washington Jr. This is called Let It Flow. He did this one for Dr. J. Keeping it sexy on a Monday morning. How are you? Once again, want to see you this Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon at John Dingle Park for the first annual Downriver Motor City Jazz Series. We have our last show there, the last festival that's going to be in E-Course for the summer. It's going to be a giant jam session. I'm really looking forward to it. Don't worry, baby. It's going to get better. One of my friends just told me it's been a rough morning. It's going to get better. We want you to come on out to the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series for the final jazz series in E-Course this summer. It's absolutely free, 4459 West Jefferson. Just take Southfield Freeway till it turns into Southfield Road. It ends at Jefferson. Take a right turn, 2 blocks, you'll hear us. There's going to be food trucks there. And we're even going to give away a pair of tickets to the Blackbirds. So I want you to come on out. And I think after that we get a weekend off. And then we head to Ypsilanti for John E. Lawrence. Jazz Funk Soul, Chuck Lowe, Everett Harp, Jeff Lorber. They're opening the show. This is the last week coming up, Faye Faye. One thing I admired about Grover Washington so much is that he made jazz cool again. Back in the day, when you had traditional jazz, you know, we had traditional jazz artists like Count Basie and stuff like that. And there were so many more great artists, don't get me wrong. But this vibe was just a totally different freestyle sort of blend of music from artists that represented what we were going through at that day and time. Good morning, happy Juneteenth, Rich. This type of jazz was the actual beginning of smooth jazz, and it served to cool us down, because you got to understand, back then racial tension was really, really high. Gas prices were astronomical. Unemployment was through the roof. And along came Grover and company. And when he played it, it almost said, relax, I got this. We just need to take a deep breath and cool out. And it worked. He set the tone for what was now smooth jazz. And without a Grover, there would be no Kenny G, there would be no Boney James. Oh, they would be here, but we don't know that they would have had the success without Grover, because Grover took them under his wing. our prayers do go out to you, Adrian. You be careful. Oh, we've got, 17 minutes to go? I'm still trying to figure out a way I can give away a couple of tickets on the air. And it's going to be challenging because I got the whole world listening to me right now. So what sense would it be for me to give away tickets to a concert in Detroit if you are in Dubai right now? Well, if you're in Dubai, you probably have a jet you can fly over. But if you're in Nigeria somewhere and you're checking it out, odds are you're not going to be able to make it. Your wife, your fiance has this WJZZ shirt? Oh, cool. Does she have a WJZD shirt is the question. Because, see, this one's gone. And if you notice, when we designed the banner behind me and on the T-shirts, it is a direct descendant of this one. Let me move the mic out of the way so you guys can see it. All right, I'm gonna move to the side, and you can see the banner behind me, can't you? Okay, and here is the WJZD logo. There are subtle differences. Two things. Number one, this on the T-shirt is a drawing of the Renaissance Center, and that one back there is a photograph of the Renaissance Center. On this shirt, they have a rainbow. On that logo, it has the microphone. So there are subtle differences. The same font on the lettering, though. That's one thing I had to have. Hers is blue. Well, she's got to come out to the Jazz Series down in Ecorse this Saturday, and she can get a WJZD radio T-shirt. And get yourself one too, Richard. And the reason why both are so similar is because I came from WJZZ, Kyle is from JZZ, Van East is from JZZ, O'Neal is from JZZ, Gene Edwards is from JZZ. So you see where we got it from. And there are stark differences because this station plays straight up jazz. This station plays everything. Jazz, traditional jazz, fusion jazz, smooth jazz, R&B that sounds like jazz, some house music that has jazzy overtones to it. And if I can find a country record that's got a little jazzy vibe to it, I'll play that too. I ain't scared. Come on. I want you to go out there and make it a great week this week, okay? It is Monday, Juneteenth. Celebration should be all week long, should be all month long. Now, for those of you who don't understand the background of Juneteenth, because I'll be honest with you, when I moved to Texas back in 2000 or 1999, 2000, when I got there, they were telling me about Juneteenth. And I was like, what? You know? And in Texas City, no, it was in Galveston, they celebrated by having watermelon and drinking red pop. And they had a small fireworks display, and that was cool. And as I grew to understand it, it made me, first I was a little upset. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all got free labor for X amount of years, and y'all knew about it, just didn't tell us. But eventually we found out the slaves in the South gained their freedom. So this is why we celebrate. And we have to move on, simple as that. Because you can't keep a good people down. I've got one more song to go. One more. Do I have enough time to squeeze another one in there? No, I don't. The sexy sounds of Grover Washington Jr. We're celebrating him on Juneteenth, as it is. All right, send me that picture, Rich. And wherever you are, I want you to enjoy your Juneteenth holiday. It is a federal holiday. A lot of people still have today off. So you had Father's Day where the dads chilled out, and you got Juneteenth where everybody can still, oh, we're going to barbecue some more. And through it all, I got to go clock in. That's okay. It's what I do. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Patricia. Patricia always knows what to say to just give me a breath of fresh air. Thank you, baby. Nothing like a little sax in the morning. I said sax. S-A-X. Y'all so nasty. Well, that's good, 2 in the morning, so, you know, I get your point. I love hanging with you guys. It's every morning. I wish I could do this every single morning, and I would. You know. Because it's just like hanging out with my family and my friends just at the house, you know. If we were at a giant backyard, you all could come over and we could just party up and hang out. And we talk, play music, talk stuff. Listen, guys, this is going to be the last one for the hour. Don't forget, we'll be back Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock, with another hot topic. And some of your favorite music, of course. Haters want to make people work on Juneteenth. Nah.
I see the crystal rain.
Richard, I work for the government, and the government does, well, it shuts down, but that's a money thing. But I got to make sure everybody's safe. That's my job.
When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you.
No, you rock, Richard. You rock, and all the rest of you guys that join me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. And all of you who are listening on your tablets, your cell phones, you're listening on your desktops. We appreciate and love you all. We thank you so much. From the bottom of our hearts. It's not just me. It's a team that makes this happen. Yeah, I'm the one that's on camera, but behind the scenes, we've got Corey, we've got Marvin, we've got Dawn, you know, and these guys did 3, just 3, a team of 3. Actually, there are 4 of us, and we do this.
Good things might come.
Back in the day, we had a team of like 12, you know, and with just 4 people, we are actually getting it done, and I am so honored and privileged and thankful that they are on the team now. Dawn is the newest member of the team, and she has helped us immensely putting this concert together, and Marvin and Corey been stomping the streets and pounding the pavement. And you're going to see our flyers around. We do have flyers. Actually, I didn't have any to show you guys, but we do have flyers for it. I do remember the Cynthia A. Johnson event. And tell Cynthia Johnson she's welcome to come to the concert as well. Friday, July 14th, 8 p.m., Masonic Temple, the Blackbirds. We need you guys to support us because it's you're the guys we're doing this for. That and the fact that we love great music. And that's what we all have in common. I was speaking to someone yesterday, and they asked me, why is it called Black Music Month? I was like, that's a damn good question, but it's music that represents a culture. I mean, people out in the country like country music, and that's a culture as well. To me, technically, I don't give a damn what color you are. Are you good people? You're good people, and I mean, we can vibe together. Music has no color. Music is ageless. It's what you feel. It's the vibe that you get from when you hear the music, but when you hear the lyrics, and they take you to a different place. You don't care about who made it. Although there are those idiots out there that do care. If it ain't from one of them people, I ain't listening to it. And that's between them and God. You okay? Because know this, at the end of every one of our roads, we will face judgment by our God, okay? I don't care what you think you did, all the good things you did is going to come to light, and all the bad things you did, that too will come to light. Good morning, Miss Webb. I was just telling everybody what a great job you're doing here at the station. And she is doing a phenomenal job. Listen, guys, I got to get out of here. Happy Monday, happy Juneteenth, happy belated Father's Day, happy birthday. I'll see you Saturday in E-Course for the final installment of the Downriver Motor City Jazz Series. WJZD Radio will be there. And we look forward to seeing you there. And did you see it? If you check my Facebook page, I actually went live on Facebook and was showing all the people that were there. Go out there and make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. Be the reason somebody smiles. Lighten someone else's load today. It's Juneteenth. You're blessed, so it's your duty to be a blessing to someone who cannot bless you back. Be the reason somebody smiles today. We're glad to have you, Don. Your mission today
I hear the crystal raindrops
is
fall
the same as it is every day.
on the hall, and it becomes the morning.
Be a better you today than you were yesterday.
And darling, when the
You're gonna fall short. Don't worry about it. Just keep trying.
morning sun, I want to be the one with
I want you to be so awesome today that God looks down and you make God himself smile.
And if we try just
We can do it if we try.
the two of us,
I think a good topic is, for the hot topic
just the two of us.
is, what did y'all get whipped with when y'all was children? I posted that and everybody had something to say about that. Was it a broom, a belt, extension cord, a switch? We're going to talk about that on Wednesday, okay? Let's get ready to get funny. Listen, guys, make it a great day on purpose. Just relax and enjoy the vibe. Download the WJZD Radio app on your phone, Apple, iPhone. But if you can't do it that way, just go to the website and press play. It's easy, WJZDRadioDetroit.com, and you'll see the play button and play it. Boom, you're good. Don't forget, go to themasonic.com. Get your tickets for the Blackbirds concert, July 14th, Friday. You and me both, Richard. But you guys go to themasonic.com. Get your tickets for the Blackbirds. Do something nice for Dad. Say, yeah, Father's Day was the other day, but yeah, today I'm treating you to see the Blackbirds, okay? We can make it just the two of us. Make it a great day on purpose, and remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Check out the commercial coming up. It's about the Blackbirds. I'm out. Thanks for watching.
Music on my mind.
The Blackbirds are coming to Detroit and tickets are on sale now. It's the Blackbirds, Friday, July 14th at Masonic Temple, 500 Temple Street in downtown Detroit. The Blackbirds are coming and they're bringing all of their hits with them. Be there on July 14th at the Masonic Temple at 8 p.m. Tickets available at themasonic.com or AXS.com. Or get your tickets at the Masonic Temple box office. The Blackbirds are coming to Detroit to celebrate their 50-year anniversary world tour. Plus, opening the show, Detroit's own Dasha.